Rivers here. How are you? I got a story I want to tell you. I got lots of stories that I want to tell you. This one's a funny one, I think, because it involves Uncle Andrew, who is really, really funny on his own, but sometimes when he gets angry and lashes out, he becomes sometimes even funnier. But that's a story for another time. So one of the proudest moments that I can remember about Andrew was that we were having a Hool, maybe it was a Van Damme Hool family reunion up one of the canyons, Big Cottonwood Canyon. And okay, let me be really painfully honest with you. There's not a whole lot of musical talent in the Stephen W. Harris family. I'm not particularly proud of that, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it either. So in some of the families that were up there had oodles of musical talent. Well, we're storytellers. We're funny people, and we make people laugh. And so we're racking our brains trying to figure out what our talent show thing would be. If the truth were known, I thought that this talent show was just a colossal waste of time, and I didn't want to be there. And maybe people were taking cues from my family from my bad attitude. And so we were trying to come up with, what are we going to do for our bid on the talent show? Well, we came up with a pretty dang good idea. And so we had one Andrew Donovan Harris get up and tell one of my favorite jokes, a joke that he enjoyed and a joke that he told with absolute verve. And man, he nailed it. He was hilarious. And he was just up in front of all this family members, and he's telling a joke. That's the best we can do as a family, sort of talent. So here's the joke. And I just remember, I seem to remember Andrew standing on top of a picnic bench, or at least on the little bench to the picnic bench, so everybody could see him and hear him. And he spoke loudly, people could understand it. And here's the joke. It's a great joke. A duck walks into a bar and asks, "Got any grapes?" The bartender, confused, tells the duck, "No." The duck thanks him and leaves. The next day, the duck returns and asks, "Got any grapes?" Again, the bartender tells him, "No. The bar does not serve grapes, has never served grapes, and furthermore, will never, ever, ever serve grapes." The duck thanks him and leaves. The next day, the duck returns, but before he can say anything, the bartender yells at him, "Listen, duck, this is a bar. We do not serve grapes. If you ask for grapes one more time, I will nail your stupid duck beak to the bar." The duck is silent for a moment and then asks, "Got any nails?" Confused, the bartender says, "No." "Good," says the duck. "Got any grapes?" For some reason, I just think I love that joke. And it kind of reminds me of my kids, and it just makes me laugh. But Andrew was the star of this talent show, and I couldn't have been prouder of this youngest child of mine. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.